Traveler whiskey from Buffalo Trace or Sazerac with Chris Stapleton. Was he involved? Is it any good? What do you think?
No.
I've heard bad things. So
I've heard.
Let's find out.
And we all pray, hoping for the light of day down to the river.
Finally, a gorgeous day out in Tennessee, so we are here to do Traveler's Whiskey.
Amy's right. It's a beautiful day here in East Tennessee. Finally, we've gone through spring, fall, spring, winter, cold days, hot days, rainy days, pretty much all over shitty East Tennessee weather. Today it's beautiful. Beautiful sunny day. So we're outside on the deck, back out here where we belong to review this bottle of Traveler whiskey. Collaboration between Harlen Wheatley and Buffalo Trace and Chris Stapleton. Is it any good? Have you heard anything good about this bottle of whiskey?
I've heard at the beginning everybody was going after it, and then everybody stopped going after it, obviously, because nobody liked it.
Well, in our last video, we made a real quick bourbon hunt trip, and there was cases of it in the store we went to, and every store I've gone to, there's cases of it. I feel like everybody ordered as much as they could because they assumed since it's a Buffalo Trace product, it was going to be allocated and hard to find.
Well, I know for a little bit it was, and then I guess everybody did it.
Well, I'll tell you this.
Everybody already tasted it.
North Shore got 4 or 5 cases of it, and they still have 3 or 4 cases of it, and it's been 2 or 3 months.
Well, how much does this cost?
$38. It's cheap.
It is.
And
it's very light.
It's very light, and there's a lot of history, or a lot of information to go with this bottle. So we're gonna multitask, and while Amy pops it, pours it, and starts smelling it, I'm gonna read to you guys what I learned about this whiskey on.
Oh, it's not.
Good pop.
Yeah, it does.
So this bourbon, or whiskey, it's not bourbon, it's whiskey. This Traveler's Blend number 40 is a result of Chris Stapleton's collaboration with Buffalo Trace, Master Distiller Harlen Wheatley. Now this bottle is called number 40 because they took 50 different blends and chose the top 10 and sent those 10 to Chris Stapleton. So that's his level of collaboration, is he chose out of the top 10 what one they were going to use. Him and his homies, him and his boys sat down and drank to 10 different samples and chose this. Now, they are not disclosing any information. Not what mash bills of Buffalo Trace they used, what other, what's the word I want to use?
Well, it says it's from a combination of whiskeys from
Yes.
award-winning distilleries, so it's not just from...
So what I'm getting at is it's a combination of whiskeys from different distilleries. That is right. But they're not telling you where they're coming from, what distilleries they came from, if they're all bourbon, if they're what mash bills of Buffalo Trace they use, where they're coming from. So what I'm going to assume, and since I'm assuming it's truth, it's all Sazerac shit. Because Sazerac owns a lot. They own a lot of companies. And there's a lot of information out there from people, I guess, that are way better at this than us, and that maybe they've tested it, that says it's a lot of Canadian whiskey, which Sazerac owns a Canadian whiskey company because that's where we got Caribou Crossing from. And they own Barton, so maybe it's some Barton in there. Obviously they own Buffalo Trace. They own a lot of other companies, so there's no telling what is in this bottle. It's not age stated. It is not, the word bourbon is nowhere on it, so it definitely doesn't meet the bourbon rules and laws to be considered bourbon. They don't have a year. They don't have anything. Only thing it says is it's 90 proof, and Harlen Wheatley and Chris Stapleton were involved in creating it. So I'm saying this isn't a Buffalo Trace product. This is a Sazerac product. So there's no telling what's in it and where it came from. All we know is it's Sazerac. So what do you think? Hey, YouTube watchers, if you're watching this channel, that means you like bourbon, or you like us, or you don't like us and you're watching. But whatever reasons why you're watching, there's a way you can keep watching.
Like, comment, hit the bell, subscribe, and share.
So whenever you guys hit the bell, that'll give you notifications for whenever we post a video. And the important thing that it does is let you know we're doing a live stream. We typically do our live streams at the end of the month. We always give away bottles of bourbon. If you're looking for bottles, we try to give away some that's not always the easiest to get. You never know, but we always try to give something away at the end of the month. So hit that bell, make sure you get those notifications so you don't miss out on anything we're doing. Also, lastly is we got this little button down here that says join. You guys can join and be a member, be part of the Deck Night crew. There's multiple levels of membership that will give you different options and opportunities to participate with the channel. So go and check that out, see if it's something you'd be interested in. Join, be a member. We'd love to really use the help to get this channel growing. Make sure you share and comment. Share and comment are the most important things. Like, subscribe. We really appreciate all you guys. We hope to see you around again with your comments and in our live streams.
Join us on our live stream coming up soon.
Keep sipping. See you next time.
It's my first drink of the day, and to tell you the truth, it's not that bad.
Well, how does it smell? I know you jumped a...
Well, I had to get it.
You got in there. You just dove right in there. You
No, I
nosed
nosed it.
You nosed it, and then you didn't even talk about it before you tasted it.
I just didn't want to interrupt.
You can be patient. Women and patience just ain't nothing. The same thing.
It's sweet. Vanilla and some caramel. Floral. That's what I'm getting. You want to?
I'm going to give it a try. It smells good.
It does.
But if I smelt this without knowing what it was, I would assume it's some type of some Buffalo Trace product, because it really smells like Buffalo Trace.
And it does have a unique, Buffalo Trace has a unique smell, I think.
See here, BreakingBourbon.com says the distillery is undisclosed Sazerac Distilleries.
Look at
so
you.
they didn't source anything else from any other companies besides Sazerac shit, which I assumed right. But yeah, it says distilleries, but that's because they own multiple distilleries, not multiple companies.
Mm-hmm. That's true. Okay.
So we'll just skip all that crap that they're saying. So the nose is...
Wait, you didn't say anything.
I did. I said it smells like Buffalo Trace. Very vanilla, very oak, caramel. It smells just like a Buffalo Trace to me. Blanton's or Buffalo Trace.
Like a light fruit. What's a light fruit? And light fruit.
You mean like light in color?
No, like a light air crisp.
Sounds like an apple.
Apple.
Well, let's see what they say. The whiskey's light on the nose. There's some fruity warmth reminiscent of green apple or grape.
Look at us, and grape would be another light one.
You, not us. Along with a hint of sweetness. There isn't any individual scent that stands out. I agree with that. But the overall composition is a bit unfamiliar, not falling into typical bourbon, rye, or even light whiskey territory. It's very light, and while not off-putting in any way, it's also not memorable and just simply lacks presence. Agree with that?
100%. Yeah, once you taste it, that's the same thing I get on taste. Like sugar.
Just feels like, to me, it seems like a very uncomplicated, very young whiskey.
It's very light and refreshing.
To me,
it'd be a good one with a
maybe a old fashioned.
No, not an old fashioned. Like I don't know, just with a piece of ice.
Whiskey sour.
Maybe. But almost, I would be afraid to put ice in this because I would almost think the taste might disappear.
Yeah, water it down completely.
Mm-hmm.
It's so weak. All right, so ready? You got any taste, any flavors, notes, whatever from the taste? Let me try to do your 15th one before I do my second one.
Sugar. I already said sugar. It's very light. Maybe some oak, sugar.
Well, I mean, it's just like the natural barrel flavors.
And some floral.
You know, it's just, there's no complexity to it. It's really just the common barrel flavors, wood, the sugar that comes out of it. It's just very boring.
I like the lightness of it, though.
But I can't get it. Of course, I'm not very good. You all know I'm not very good at naming specific notes, but this one's not giving me anything. So what BreakingBourbon.com says, most notably due to the light yet smooth, let's see, it breathes some life into the whiskey, notably due to the light yet smooth, almost creamy mouthfeel. I wouldn't say creamy. You say creamy?
Maybe.
Which is sure to find fans. Light oak, maple, sugar, candy, a touch of sweet corn, along with hints of caramel and buttercream. Makes for dessert-like synergy flavors. I guess I could see that, but it's just not.
I don't get a dessert. I get like a middle of the day.
It's just like unprocessed. It seems like it's very chemical or industrial, I guess is a word I want to use.
I think that it is sweet.
I'm not saying it's not sweet. I'm saying that it has sweetness to it, but it's not an enjoyable sweetness.
So you don't like it?
No. It's just not, even for $38, it's not worth it.
I don't think it's that bad.
I mean, to me, that's like a $15 bottle right there. That's like the bottom shelf. Like, I'm 18 years old with a fake ID. I don't have a job. I'm spending mom and dad's money. I have $20 to my name, and I walk into this liquor store and buy this shit.
This is better than Old Tub and...
At least Old Tub and Old Tub, the other shit, the old Granddad, all that stuff has got personality and complexity.
I think that
This
does.
has nothing.
I think it does. I like it. But again, I also think that this is the first drink of the day. And once I maybe drink something else, I'm like, oh, maybe this doesn't have
Let's
anything.
go get some Wild Turkey Rare Breed and compare them. That's complex.
Well,
that's got
complex.
A lot of
That's too
flavors,
much.
a lot of everything. I mean, compare it to any standard off-the-shelf Four Roses, Old Forester, Wild Turkey. It's boring. There's nothing to it. I mean, this isn't worth. I mean, it's not bad. It's not like I'm drinking it. It's horrible, like Widow Jane. It's not. It's not shitty. But I'm not drinking. It's just not worth drinking. It's got nothing to it. It reminds me of Caribou Crossing. It's. I feel like when someone. I now understand why a lot of the critics are saying it is a Canadian whiskey, because it reminds me of Canadian whiskey in its very weakness, very poor, no flavor, just water crap quality. So since I said that, let's compare it to Caribou Crossing.
You got your computer on the mic.
Let's get rid of this damn thing.
Okay, last time I drank this.
Yeah, we mixed it with Sprite.
Blech.
It's a cool bottle.
I love the bottle. I love the. Is it an elk?
That's a Caribou. That's
Oh, it's a Caribou.
Caribou Crossing.
Bottoms up. God, I hate that stuff.
So weak. Smells like a
It's just
a
not, it's
Sharpie.
not weak. It's just disgusting.
Smells like a Sharpie.
I'm going with Travelers. Can I have my water?
That is not good.
It's not good.
This is not good.
Not good.
Does anybody like this? Comment below. Ugh. Shit. Okay. Drink that compared to that. Which might even.
Well, that's for sure better. The Travelers is definitely better than Caribou Crossing.
Caribou just makes me want to gag.
So after trying the Caribou, it makes that a lot better, but you can definitely tell. Like I said, it originally tastes like
I can't get that shit out of my mouth.
a Canadian whiskey, because it's so weak and not very flavorful or very complex or have a lot of impactful flavors. When you drink it directly with it, then it makes it stand out. That makes you, when you drink it with the weak, basically watered down piss whiskey, Caribou Crossing, it makes the bourbon and maybe whatever whiskey in it, like real American whiskey that's in it, stand out, because that is horrible. So with that said, let's try it with Blanton's mash bill number, not Blanton's, fucking Blanton's, Buffalo Trace's mash bill number 1.
Okay, more water. Please.
Now, I can't imagine that this Travelers is better than Buffalo Trace. So let's see if we can actually...
I like Buffalo Trace better on the nose.
So let's see if we can taste by tasting Buffalo Trace and then tasting Travelers, see if we can taste the Buffalo Trace that is mixed in with it, or the mash bill number 1 that is mixed in with it.
I don't like Buffalo Trace. I haven't drank that in such a long time.
I can smell this in that.
I like the way that smells better than it tastes.
Well, nosing this, I recognize this.
This is a lot lighter. That one smells creamier than this, but I'm going with this more than that.
That tastes better than this? No way. I disagree. That I can taste the char. That I can taste the vanilla and the caramel stand out. It's a very basic bourbon, so it's very basic flavors, the vanilla and the caramel and the oak and the char, but it stands out and they're rich, and the smell is better. It's a little creamier. They said this was creamy. That's creamier. I don't like this. This is crap.
Shit's crap!
I'm going with Travelers
With
over
that
Buffalo.
said being crap, it's still better than the Caribou. Caribou is horrible. All right, last one to end the video. Mash bill number 2 from Buffalo Trace. Blanton's.
Not a real big Blanton's girl either.
You know what we should do? We should take all 3 of them, pour them together.
And see if you get Travelers.
See if we get Travelers. We'll do that when we're done.
Can I have the water? Got it. Box palate's going on here.
Smell it. Of all these, they all smell closely related. Like, I used to love the way Blanton smells. I guess over the experience and over time, it just smells just nothing to brag
I
about.
love the way the Buffalo Trace smells. I don't like the way it tastes. I like Blanton's more than I like Buffalo Trace. But do I like the Whiskey Traveler's Whiskey over Blanton's?
Well, Blanton's is their mash bill number 2, which is their higher rye, which is still a very low rye. It's only 12 to 15%. But we both prefer ryes over the higher ryes than the higher corn and wheat mash bills. So that might say something. But of the 3...
Okay, I think I like Blanton's over Traveler's.
Of the 3, Blanton's is definitely the best. So I know we're not here to rate 1, 2, 3,
Out of
4.
4. Well, I would rate Blanton's, Traveler's, Buffalo, Caribou.
I would go Blanton's, Buffalo, Traveler's, Caribou. Because,
Each his own.
I mean, they're pretty close. It's not like we're that far off.
But you just don't like that.
Oh, I hate it. But I hate the Caribou even more.
So put them all together?
All that being said, all of it's mixed up in here.
Did you put Travelers in it?
No, we're not putting Travelers in
Okay,
it.
so you got the Caribou, Buffalo, and Blanton's.
Mixed in to
Mixed
see
into
if
one.
it's close to Travelers.
Okay.
So unless there's a Barton product in here, this is probably what I'm willing to bet this is what is in there.
You think so?
Yeah.
What about just regular Sazerac?
Well, unless it's like Sazerac rye, unless they put their rye, they might have put their rye mixture in here. Whatever is the Sazerac rye or the Thomas Handy or the Colonel Taylor rye.
Now, is Traveler's whiskey going to be the same thing every single bottle?
I don't think they're going to make different batches.
So every bottle's going to taste the same?
I'm sure every year. I mean, they might.
Because Chattanooga, every bottle doesn't taste the same.
It's different because of their Solera barrel. It's not a batch that they do. They don't make batch numbers like Bardstown. Oh, wow, that Canadian whiskey stands out big time in that mixture. And I think there's more Blanton's than anything in there, but fuck.
I think I like that.
Oh, I don't. That Canadian whiskey is so bad. I'm going to pour that Caribou out. It's fucking gross.
Don't pour it out. That's not that bad.
My face. I'm not doing this. It's doing it on its own.
I do know that my inside my mouth is numb right now. So where are you going?
That is horrible. That is horrible. This is a horrible video.
No winner.
This is gross. This is a bad day for bourbon and whiskey.
You got your Blantons and your Buffalo Trace.
Honey, I've ceased to be a Blanton's fan like I used to be.
Yeah.
I mean, I still respect it, and I'll always have a bottle, but it's not what it was to me a year or 2 ago.
It's because there's a year or 2 ago, we thought Blanton's the shit. I never thought Blanton's was the shit.
I just enjoyed it. I thought it was good. My palate has changed. I like more of the spiciness of the Four Roses and the spiciness of Wild Turkey. It's just better. And I love Old Forester stuff. It's not. I wouldn't consider Old Forester spicy, but it's better.
Yeah.
Brown-Forman is better than Buffalo Trace, and that includes the Jack Daniels.
I still love the Buffalo Trace story. I think they are the best.
Not the Jack Daniels Black Hole No. 7, but the higher quality Jack Daniels. And yes, Buffalo Trace's story is absolutely amazing. I love the distillery. I love the history. I love how it was one of the very first distilleries there was after the what's his name? There's a bourbon named after him. Colonel Taylor, Stagg,
Elmer Lee.
Albert Blanton's Elmer T. Lee. God, what was his fucking name? He's got a bourbon named after him. Oh, well. I'll look it up later.
I think a lot of that, I haven't eaten today.
This is just a big history of Buffalo Trace and a good story, good stuff, blah, blah, blah. I'll enjoy the show. I love going there. They have all kinds of different tours, and they don't charge for the tours, so it's great.
Nap time.
Huh?
Nap time.
Final say on Travelers. I hate it.
I'm okay with it.
Never going to buy it again. Absolutely
Unless I buy it.
Don't need it.
I doubt that I'm going to get through this, though.
I don't think that you'll ever buy it again, because why would you buy that when you can spend $20 more and get a lot better quality Old Forester or
that's
Wild
true.
Turkey.
But
Wild Turkey
I
101 is better than that.
don't hate it.
I hate it.
I hear ya. You hate it.
I'm starting.
But you like Buffalo Trace.
Honey, I like it better than that.
Ugh.
But I'm just over I don't need bottles anymore that are on the bar for a name. I don't need it. I don't need this. $38. I could buy so many better bottles that are cheaper. Evan Williams bottle and Bond is better than that.
So does anybody else like it besides me?
Mark does.
Comment below. Mark, you and I. Not bad.
So anyway, that's it. Travelers is again, I hate it, but our opinion doesn't matter. She likes it. I hate it. Go buy it. I doubt you're going to have a problem finding it because it's everywhere. So
If you can't find it, let us know.
go give it a try.
Well, plus shipping. We'll send it to you.
So anyway, that's that. That's this video. Thanks for anyone never liked and subscribed.
Make sure to like the video, subscribe to us, become a member, hit that bell, share our video,
And comment below
and comment below
what you think about all this nonsense.
if you like Travelers.
All right. That's it. I think you hit everything.
Live video coming soon with new internet.
All right, guys. Keep sipping. See you next time.
I think I'm a little drunk.
You can't be.
Oh my God, I haven't eaten today.
My Lord, watch me sway. Darkness falls and we all pray, hoping for the light of day.